Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Kel Plays Space Marine 2. It is a brand new week, therefore it is a brand new weekly reset. And this time we once again have split up, which is an annoying stratagem to say the least, but it's I think this particular weekly is probably the easiest of the bunch. It favors ranged classes, and for that reason we're going to be using the sniper build. So first, let's go over it. As for weapon of choice, we take the max ammo variant of the Last Fusil sniper. Here is a look at the perk grid. We spec into gaining as much ammunition as possible from this weapon, as well as headshot damage. You can, if you wish, spec into things like, terminus damage and just raw damage in general. That's fine, but personally for me, I just prefer specking into max ammo because it gives us the most consistent uptime and damage over the long haul, right? As for our sidearm, we did take Retribution's Bequest. Gonna be honest with you, I wasn't even paying attention and didn't even know we were using this. But in any case, a great advantage of it, and in fact, now that I think about it, I don't think I ever took advantage of it, is its ability to kill enemies that are calling for help. Again, I don't think I took advantage of that during this mission because I completely forgot about it. I haven't used Retribution's Bequest in a while. But regardless, if you are being cognizant of it, it is very, very good at canceling enemy calls. One shot to the body will cancel their call, and one shot to the head will kill them down outright. Whatever build you take is pretty much okay, although I do highly recommend taking Gunstrike Reload and increased capacity. Now, as for our melee weapon, we take Argent Edge, which is the fencing variant heroic combat knife. Again, the build can be as flexible as you want it to be, although I do highly recommend taking Shoulder Bash because it replaces your charged attack from a spinning stab instead into a Shoulder Bash, which knocks enemies down and sets them up for Gunstrike much more easily. As for the sniper itself, the first perk we take is Block Break, where shots will penetrate the enemy block stances and deal half of the usual damage. Half is still better than nothing. As an alternative, you can take Medicae Adapt, although I don't particularly recommend it since this is kind of you begging for your friends to die. You'll get more uptime using Block Break. Next one, we take Vantage Point, whereby remaining stationary, in other words standing still for 2 seconds, increases your range weapon damage by 20%. It's just free DPS. As an alternative, High Capacity is a perfectly fine alternative. But I just think that you get a lot of value out of Vantage Point. Now, since we are going to be using the Last Fusil, Lethal Efficiency is a very nice perk to have, whereby killing more than one enemy with a single shot from a Last Fusil restores its charge by 1. And as for our squad perk, we will be taking Squad Renewal, right? Whereby headshot kills will restore your ability charge by 10%, and that's for every squad member, not just you. As an alternative, some people do like taking marksmanship for headshot damage. Personally, I do prefer having the ability to give people their ability to charge back. I think it has greater value in absolute and hard stratagems over the long haul. Because it just means that they get more utility out of perks like a tactical's Auspex scan or your own sniper's Camille and cloak, right? Or a heavy's shield, whatever, right? There's no need to take precision targeting for this particular build because your Last Fusil is a hit scan weapon. In other words, wherever you're pointing the marker, as soon as your weapon is charged, the shot will hit that point. So there's no need to reduce weapon spread. You can take it for the increased range damage against Terminus, but personally, I think the value you get out of Squad Renewal is too good to ignore. Then we take Purification as for our gear perk. Basically what this does is it converts any contested health at the moment of cloak activation straight into full health, right? Be careful not to use this when your allies are nearby because split up is a thing, right? So make sure you try and spread out away from your team, and when you're in the middle of combat, then you feel free to activate this. We also take Guardian Protocol. After you have a squad member, your camo cloak hides you. I gotta be honest with you, I didn't even realize I was taking this until I did a revive and I got cloaked. Honestly, didn't realize it. as an alternative, targeted shot is a great perk to have, and personally I think it's probably the better one to take. Tactical ambush, I personally don't recommend this one. So yeah, targeted shot I think is probably the best one to take. I did take Guardian Protocol, I wasn't aware of it, so you know, treat that as you will. I recommend taking targeted shot. That's my personal opinion. Next one, we take Lingering Concealment. After performing an attack that breaks Camo Cloak, you remain hidden for 2 seconds. This is wonderful because basically you go into Cloak, right? If you're standing still, you deal 20% more damage, and then if you have targeted shot, that ranged dot will have 75% more damage. That's 90% more damage simply by being still at the moment of activation. And then after that shot hits, right, every other shot, you know, if you're still standing still does 20% more damage. But more importantly, while you're still cloaked, right, you can be gaining back your charge by doing headshots via squad renewal, right? And lastly, for the signature perk, we take Pattern of Excellence, whereby performing 3 headshots in a row on any enemy will restore your equipment charge by 1 on a 30-second cooldown. This is the single fastest equipment restoration perk in the game. It is even faster than a tactical's team perk. The tactical team perk restores it every 60 seconds. This one restores it every 30 seconds simply by doing 3 headshots, which is very, very easy on a sniper. Now, so just for the sake of, you know, the video, I'm going to put it back here so you can see what the build was, but I do recommend taking targeted shot. Anyway, now for the prestige perks, Versatile Precision is the first one I always recommend, whereby when you kill with your pistol, you restore 15% of your primary weapon's ammo on a 15-second cooldown. Right? This applies to every weapon except for the heroic variant of the Bolt Sniper. Every other weapon and every other variant will benefit from this perk, and it's very, very good for ammo restoration and DPS uptime. Emperor's Grace. When your cloak activates, you become invulnerable for 2 seconds. I really shouldn't have to explain why this is important. It doesn't only just make you invulnerable, it also makes you immune to knockback completely. So if you want and you see like a big enemy that's about to attack you, hit you with a heavy hit, just go invisible and you will be immune to that knockback. Right? Then Indomitable Spirit. While you're doing a gun strike, you do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back. As we always say, the 3 things you always need to be wary of at the highest end of the game, you are looking at ways to restore armor, ways to restore equipment, and ways to resist knockback. You get your resistance to knockback from this, you get your equipment restoration from this, and well, ways to restore armor, that actually comes from the mission perks itself. Now, Exacting Focus. After a gun strike, you deal 20% more range damage for 10 seconds. It is just good overall, a DPS buff, right? And it's just something to have on the side. Anyway, that is the build for today. Thank you very much for watching. Be safe, be well, and as always, for the Emperor. Alrighty, let's check out what the new Stratagem reset is. It is Termination. Okay. Enemy sighted, range skills restore armor. Cool. Maintain distance. Melee damage is greatly reduced, but range damage is increased. Okay, sure. Split up. When you maintain... Oh, split up again? Wow. Split up twice. Alright. Well, I am running Hunter, so, you know, not Hunter, sorry, Sniper. So, you know, we'll make it work. I would imagine Sniper, Heavy... Tech Marine, Tactical would be very good. You could probably get away with Bulwark as well, since gun strikes really don't care whether your melee damage is reduced or not, and you know, it'll like help with your secondary fire, so that'll still work. Anyway, let's get to it. We're running the last Fusil for this one, so... And our pistol is... Oh, okay, Retribution Speed Quest, right. And Argent Edge. Alright, let's get to it. Hey there. Big Hierophant. While I understand the trepidation because you wouldn't have like something like unmatched zeal from a Vanguard, we still do get armor back from range kills, so that'll probably more than make up for it in my opinion. And there's no friendly fire this week, so that should make it a lot easier than the ones that we had before. Last week had friendly fire, and I know a lot of people struggled with that. So this one here should be a lot easier, being perfectly honest. It's possible we might have a Turnus here.
I am not target practice. Tyranids have no mind for tactics.
And if we need to get armor back, we just need to kill the enemy, that's all.
Stealth.
Wait, hang on, how did that not restore armor? Oh, because this guy got too close. Okay, back up, back up, back up, back up. There we go.
Our coordination is off.
Oh?
Inefficient.
How so?
Your fire would be most effective after my bombardments.
If you seek someone to pick up after you, I suggest you call for a chapter serve.
There's our ammo back. Good. Better not lag too far behind my team. It is important to keep distance, but you know, don't need to lag too far behind. Check for Guardian Relics in this corner. Negative. Move on. And of course. Oh, come on. Really?
Much obliged, brother.
That was dumb of me.
Impediments removed.
I should have anticipated that.
That zoanthrope is no more.
I should have anticipated that. That was silly of me. There we go. You guys want this?
Stims located.
Oh, there's that. We'll claim. Thank you.
You are a noble warrior and a scholar.
Hello. Neurothrope. Next.
The lictor stood no chance.
Really? I need to go find that Neurothrope. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Reloading.
Oh, okay. I'm literally distracted right now.
Lictor could not vanish from my sights. Their numbers are no match for our training.
Sorry, boys. I had to leave that all to you because I was on the other side.
Captain, we approach the Reclamation Center entrance.
Good. The hive ships are moving into range of the Capillary Towers. We are in Kadaku's final hours.
It will not be long now until we are in the fortress, brothers.
We cannot backtrack.
I assumed the reclamation machines would be active.
Welcome, Instance. System reset required. Initiate rites of reawakening at all consoles to terminate hibernation.
Spread out. We activate these consoles and we gain access to the fortress and its weapons.
Yeah.
Vessel detected. Sharing the divine blessings of the machine god.
Rearming.
Attention, Ministers. Communication with console halted. Biological impurity detected. Invasive material must be removed prior to resumption.
Down below.
Then we will remove this material.
I would say we have found our invasive material.
We should find the spores that spawned these fights and eliminate them.
Biological matter no longer detected. System accessible. Resume blessings extended to the slumbering unit. Awakening has begun. Communion with vessel complete. Ministerial authority accepted.
Oh! What the?
Line cloak. We cannot enter the fortress until the entire system is...
Transmission blessing has commenced.
Gun beast is no more.
Console operational. Connection to core controls established. Raise the officer. System restoration complete. Primary controls reset.
System is running. Let us open the fortress door.
Line cloak ready. Unseen, I stalk my target.
Whoa!
Melter charge planted. Active camouflage charged.
We can go. Open the door.
Tyranids repelled, brothers. Captain Akaran, we are entering the fortress.
Good. Head up to the cannons and remind the Xenos of whom they dare to attack.
Oh, hello. There we go,
Interesting.
armory data.
Weapon schematics. The Apothecarian provides.
You path ahead.
We might have another Terminus encounter here. Or you best let them go first.
누구 왔냐?
What is he doing? Okay. Whatever, he'll stick at the back, that's fine.
Lance that foe before it calls for reinforcements.
Crap.
Swarm I spotted. Melter installation done.
Target sighted.
Stealth ready.
Crap.
Alien
Sakani.
bioform
Who's
eliminated.
behind? No?
I am a phantom of death. Digger Xenos love crawling beneath us.
Hey!
Neutralize the Xenos behemoth.
Okay.
It dug its own grave. Ready to reveal our foes. Chameleoline cloak ready. Inserting fresh magazine. Do I resemble a foe? No. Fester and Rock.
That is our way to the battle, my brothers.
Readying next volley.
Aw, come on, dude. Okay.
On my mark, brothers.
We are committed to this course.
I don't know why he spammed the relic like that. That was a bit of a
Your
waste.
force. They are amassing at the fortress.
Then we will eliminate all of them. For the Emperor.
Precisely what we needed. Be mindful of not just its size, but its weapons, brothers.
The cannons will end its rampage.
Targets are where?
Chameleoline cloak activated.
Hey! I can't see the target. You guys need to freaking move out of the way.
Hostile backup on the way.
Oh, far out, man. You guys are just really not good at positioning, are you?
Camouflage charge. We lance that cystic Xenos monstrosity.
There's, yeah, your positioning is really bad, bro.
Nothing an apothecary cannot heal.
Whoa. Wait, that stealthed us? I didn't know I took that book.
They seek to choke our rivers with their dead.
Where is this Ravener? There it is.
Watch out for Ravener tunnels.
Tyranny obliterated.
I think the for split up the range moderator, I think is like 15 meters. So you want to be
Console located.
you want to be beyond 50 meters from your allies.
Alien bioform in limit.
Defensive cannons active. Targeting system non-functional. Initializing secondary system. Communion established. All specs connected. Mobile targeting system online.
Solid hit.
To the system. Medial Messiah
It expels its pollution.
Can I bombard that area?
Steer
Need to
clear
gonna
of its foul projectiles.
cover them from a flank angle.
And hurt it. Solid hit. The Hierophant.
defense cannons depleted. Engage auxiliary generators to resume firing.
Make sure they're okay. Let's charge it up. That's an extremist.
We have a lictor. Pernicious one at that. Generator ready.
Hello.
Cannons loaded.
Remote system no longer detected. Engage
Oh,
console
hello.
to re-establish communion between the fortress and service now.
It expels its pollution.
Who is it aiming?
System
Alright,
link
I'll
has been
take this one.
established. All specs connected.
It cannot shrug off our cannon. The Titan fires at us. Keep light between you and the Xenos weapon. We have landed a powerful blow. It cannot shrug off our cannon. We have incoming. Activate the generators and restore the cannons.
Oh, nice hit. They'll be coming around. Let's take a flanking position.
Munitions here. I am not target practice. Their numbers are no match for our training. Re-energize the las cannons.
Let's put some distance between us. Hello.
Activated. We can fire the defensive cannons.
All specs and fortress communication disrupted.
Take cover, brothers.
Console for reconnection. Communion successful. Cannon targeting link enabled.
Iron Haven ready.
We have landed a powerful blow. The Titan fires at us. Avoid its contamination. Time to end this battle.
Oh, dang
We
it.
have it. We must use the generators and recharge
That
the
was
cannons.
arrogance on my part. Such arrogance on my part.
Changing magazine.
I thought he could blast past the rock, but no, he couldn't. Silly. Come on, mini me. There we go. Oh, come on.
Second wave headed toward us. Unseen ice.
Finished here. Cannons ready for the Imperium.
Fortress control has been disrupted. Re-establish service call and system communication. Service call detected. Synchronization complete. Cannons ready.
Thank you.
The Titan fires at us. Stay back from the Tyranid filth.
GG. And we're done. Would have been finished earlier if I hadn't tried to target it behind the pillar, but it is what it is.
Towers and unleash divine retribution.
Overall, probably the easiest of the last month's worth of weekly hard stratagems. It's simple enough to play around split up. It's certainly easier to play around that than squad unity. Also, range kills giving armor back means that you don't have to worry too much about losing health, especially against melee based attacks. And yeah, you can consider it like a form of in-combat restoration, if you will. So overall, and we ran a pretty pretty decent range comp, heavy, tactical, and sniper, and we got the job done. So yeah. Good overall. Probably not the best idea to bring a melee class to this one, although I think Bulwark can work. But I still think going with triple range might be easier, more straightforward anyway. And yeah, for weapons of choice, we went with Retribution's Big Quest, Argent Edge, and the Max Ammunition last Fusil. So I hope you guys had a good one. Be safe, be well, and as always, for the Emperor, brothers.